Today I'm tackling a crucial skill that many of us, including me, struggle with, and that one is saying no. Learning to assertively decline requests or situations that don't serve us can profoundly impact our mental health and overall well-being. Do you agree with me? So let's explore transformative ways to embrace your power of no and safeguard your peace. Number 1, understand your priorities. Recognize what truly matters to you. Understanding your priorities, values, and limits is the first step in empowering yourself to say no. When you're clear about what's important to you, it becomes easier to decline things that don't align with your goals or your heart. The second way of getting better at saying no is practicing self-reflection. Take time to reflect on why it's hard for you to say no. Is it the fear of disappointing others? Or perhaps a deep-seated need to feel needed? Or is it a people-pleasing reflex? Understanding the root of your hesitance can help you address it directly, slowly, and helps you to know when you get triggered. If saying no feels overwhelming, start with small, low-stakes situations, okay? Practice saying no to things that have minor consequences, like declining an extra task at work when you're already overwhelmed with all the things you've got to do. This will build your confidence and assertiveness over time and will help you say no better in the future. Then the next one is use clear language. Try to be direct and unambiguous in your refusal. Phrases like "I'm not sure" or "maybe" can give the impression that you might be persuaded to say yes. Instead, use clear and firm language, such as "I cannot commit to this right now." And I am well aware that this is also something very cultural, because in some cultures it is not done to say no. And you always have to come up with excuses and say yes, but give an explanation for the fact that you cannot do it, or you just say yes, and then you come up with an excuse later on not to do something. And still then, you can start with the small little stakes to help you say no better and better. It's like a process, right? And this taps really well into the next one, which is offering alternatives. In some cases, offering an alternative can soften the impact of a no. If you can't fulfill a request, suggest another solution or person who might help. This shows that you're still supportive, even if you can't be directly involved at that moment. Then practice self-compassion. Saying no can often lead to guilt, and it's essential to practice self-compassion and remind yourself that your needs are just as important as others. You're not responsible for everyone else's happiness or problems. And if a friend or a family member asks you for a real big favor, also think to yourself if you would ever ask that favor to that person. Because there are some people that naturally like to take advantage of you. And if you were the one that always said yes, and now you're saying no, they probably won't be happy with that. But that's where you have to stand your ground and say, no, I'm not going to do it anymore. Or I cannot do this anymore because it takes its toll on my mental health. It's also very interesting to see how people can react on you saying no. There you see whether people are emotionally mature enough to accept the fact that you have your boundaries. It's also a good way to see who still wants to be around you while you have these healthy boundaries. And last but not least is strengthen your support system. Surround yourself with people who respect your boundaries and encourage your growth. A supportive network can provide the strength and validation you need when you start prioritizing your well-being. So mastering the art of saying no is a profound form of self-respect and self-care. It's about honoring your needs, energy, and time. And remember, every no to something or someone that doesn't serve you is a yes to your well-being and peace. If you found these strategies helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content. Until next time, take care and remember to prioritize yourself, which sometimes means saying no. Bye-bye.